Good morning, good evening, and welcome whenever you're listening to me rabbiting on. I'm going to try today to go more into detail of what do roller shutters cost, what affects the price, and how to keep the costings down. So the obvious answer to how much does a roller shutter cost is it depends. Depends on a lot of different factors. To briefly go over the factors that really do affect the price. Very quickly, type of shutter, size, operation, material it's made from, the finish, security level, and if you're going to supply and fit the roller shutter yourself or if we're going to install it for you. So to go over a bit more detail, first thing that's going to affect the cost of a roller shutter is the type of shutter. So perfect example, as we stand here in our mini showroom, we have to my right a garage roller shutter, remote control operation, and to my left really a window roller shutter, goes on reception desks, doorways, manual operation with a key lock at the bottom, push up, pull down. Both aluminium shutters, but obviously there is going to be a big difference in the price from a 41mm aluminium manual shutter to a 77mm remote control garage shutter. So type of shutter can affect the price. Is it going on a garage window? Is it going on an industrial unit, a shop or a doorway? That's the first thing that's going to affect the price. And then the second thing is the size. Again, is it going on a reception desk, 1 metre by 1 metre? Or is it going into an industrial unit, 6 metres by 6 metres? This is going to affect the price. The material the shutter's made from. You've got aluminium, steel, polycarbonate, PVC. PVC open grills and aluminium tend to be more budget friendly. Steel is a lot stronger, so you can do a lot bigger shutters. You go 6 metres by 6 metres in steel. And then you've got polycarbonate and timber shutters really being towards the top end of pricing. Polycarbonate are clear see-through shutters, but they do tend to be on the more expensive size due to the cost of the materials. Same as timber shutters, all our timber shutters are handmade, and again this reflects in the price. Again, another thing that will going to affect the price is the operation. Manual operation, remote control on a key switch. Manual operation is always going to be the cheapest. Simple as that really. As soon as you involve electrics, there's going to be control panels, power, and the shutter will be more complicated, and therefore it's going to be more expensive. The downside of manual shutters is there is a limit to the size that we can make manual operated. There's no real limit for electric operation. Then you've got the finish of the shutter. So you've got standard colours, so in aluminium shutters, you've got white, black, brown, anthracite grey as standard colours. This is going to keep the price down. In steel shutters, you've got the galvanised standard finish. Again, it's going to keep the price down. If you powder coat a shutter or want a shutter in a non-standard colour, expect the price to go up. But the biggest thing really that's going to affect the price of any shutter is, are you going to fit it yourself or are you going to get it professionally fitted? The first question to ask yourself really is, can I fit the shutter myself? Fitting shutters is not really a DIY job, but if you're a handyman, builder, or you've fitted shutters before, obviously there's going to be no problem fitting a shutter. Again, we'd recommend you only keep, if you're going to fit yourself, to smaller shutters or manual operated shutters, because they're a lot easier to fit. Electrics, obviously there's going to be electrics involved, and you definitely need a qualified electrician to make sure that they power that shutter for you. So supply where you fit yourself is always going to be the cheapest option, but not always the best option. So supply and install, although it's going to be more expensive, is the more professional way of doing these things. For example, we'll always provide 2 engineers to fit a shutter, and if you ask us to supply and install a shutter, we will survey, manufacture and install. So going back to the beginning, if you're looking to try and have a budget-friendly roller shutter, you want to try and keep to aluminium, PVC, and keep it manually operated. The most expensive shutters are polycarbonate timber. But if you want to know more or want to get a guide to average cost of all these things, click the link in our website below. It'll take you straight to our pricing chart where it shows the pricings of the shutters. Any questions, give us a call, drop us an email. If we don't know the answer, we probably know someone that will. Thank you for your time. Hope to speak to you again soon.